A dense fog advisory has been issued for this morning until 10 a.m. for the central and southern upstate along toward the east, and also for Polk, Rutherford, and McDowell counties in western North Carolina. Visibility in these locations has dropped down below 1 mile. 10-mile visibility is perfectly clear. We're only really seeing that out in Toccoa. Everyone else seeing at least some haziness, but when you get less than a mile, like this half-mile area of Rutherfordton, Greenville, and less than half-mile down into Greenwood, that's where it's so thick for the fog that you might not be able to see the cars in front of you on the roads. Some misty drizzles coming along with that fog. We're seeing some light showers as well up into the Tennessee line. More rain is on the way today, but just know that the morning will be fairly dreary, and then the afternoon will be soaked as all this rain from Alabama and Tennessee makes its way into us. FUTURECAST shows a lot of that rain getting here by midday, if not a little bit sooner, and really soaking through the central upstate right at 12 or 1 p.m. It pushes into the southern upstate through the early afternoon. We'll see it linger into tonight, but it does lessen a bit. We shouldn't see as many heavy pockets of rain toward 10, 11 o'clock or midnight tonight. But as we see some of the heaviest rain come through this afternoon, you might actually find some thunderstorms in there. We're looking at tomorrow morning now with a couple showers left over, but no real threat of heavy rain for your Friday. So as the system starts to wrap up, we're going to have seen anywhere from about a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain in a widespread sense. Southern areas of the upstate, though, could see closer to almost an inch of rain. So we're going to be watching for this to create ponding on roadways, potentially having some small stream or creek overflow. No major widespread flooding, but small areas that tend to, in a typical storm, will likely do that today and tonight. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, you're likely to start with some scattered rain. Some of the high peaks will be on the borderline of potentially some wintry mix, but I don't anticipate that being a widespread threat tomorrow. FUTURECAST also shows drier conditions briefly for Friday afternoon. So if you have plans outdoors, it's going to get colder, but it should be drier late Friday. Saturday, we have another round of rain moving in. Sunday, we'll see dry morning conditions and then a wet afternoon. So if you do have Valentine's plans, the earlier the better for getting outside if that was part of your potential. Into next week, yet another soaking round of rain comes through. Monday, we'll see scattered showers, another round for Tuesday. And it's Tuesday morning that could bring again borderline freeze conditions in western North Carolina, leading to some mountain iciness. The upstate looks to stay safe from that, staying above freezing. But Tuesday early, we will watch for yet another potential for some winter weather in the high peaks. Today's temperatures start in the 40s and 50s. It's aiming for 60 degrees in the upstate, with the drizzle turning into widespread rain. The mountains looking at a high of 54 today as the rain builds in. It's going to be a very soggy afternoon. And with the dreariness and the fog this morning, we're just going with a 4 out of 10 on the sky meter. This is not a good day for spending a lot of time outside. Notice how the temperatures fall. It's down to 47 degrees tomorrow. A breeze will come out of the northeast, kind of wedging us in against the mountains. We're going to see showers Friday morning and then drier afternoon conditions, but it does stay chilly. Saturday, cold and rainy across the board. And then while Sunday may start dry, Valentine's Day will end with more showers that leads into yet again more rounds of rain next week. It's just a mess out there for several days in a row. Now to get to your riding forecast, sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. If you do plan to ride over the weekend, we're going to watch for conditions to be less than perfect out there. This is a live look at our Harley-Davidson camera, but the forecast itself calls for temperatures to stay mainly in the 50s. Saturday, a little cooler than Sunday with scattered rain. The mountains staying in the 40s. And again, you might find brief wintry mix, but widespread. It should mainly be, of course, just above that freezing mark.